sure. That's all it's about. Yeah. Surrounding yourself with those like-minded people.
Shit.
Make it easier for each other. We fucking use it.
So what made you realize that he wasn't it? That you know?
So I realized that he wasn't it for real when, bro. Well, we did like three. So I started this is actually the fourth season.
Fourth season.
So if it ain't on YouTube, it's gonna be on IG. I do everything myself.
Yeah.
I used to do it with him, but when I found out that it wasn't for him, is when he hit me when, all right, well, how much money is we supposed to be making, like, from this stuff? Like, when can we make some money from this? But you know, if you know from hustling,
Yeah.
that it's from the streets. If you take it from the streets and figure out how you gonna make your money, you gonna know how you gonna be able to make money.
That's right. That's right.
Like, being able to make money isn't the same as just making money. Like, because your flow isn't probably not the same.
That's right.
I'm saying consistency is probably not as strong. Like, it goes into a lot of things. And that's where, like, I told him, I'm like, well, you know, we got to be able to do a lot more. We got to be able to do certain things to be able. And our business, I'm saying, it's just a number that we look at. But at the same time, it's a number that people actually want to listen and hear from.
That's right. That's right.
And it does. I'm saying, and it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna tell both of y'all. I did 3 seasons. I probably had probably 3 or 4 episodes out of 3 seasons, and I did 62 episodes in 3 seasons.
Shit.
So out of 3 or 4, the audio was bad. Out of that, everything was straight.
Right.
So that's why, like, I try to push to just critique everything, and at the same time, I'm learning different softwares.
Yeah.
That people probably don't even actually talk to people. They're like, "Well, what software you use?" And I tell them they don't even know.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm expanding that, because I work with different people. I work with a lot of people, and I don't hold people like against from what they do. I actually want to hear what everyone does.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm gonna bring you on. I am gonna bring you on with a couple niggas that be flipping. And we spoke about this conversation before. I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
We gonna have this. I'm gonna make sure we all on here. We got all of our mics is straight, the camera's straight. We gonna sit there and talk about these decisions and how things work and why things aren't working.
Yeah.
Because on this podcast, I'm not holding back no more.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
We actually got to start speaking about shit, because a lot of the shit that goes on, what do we say? If we're not saying something to somebody about it, it feels like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just getting overlooked. We're just used to the same shit. Someone's saying something and be like, okay, we're used to someone saying something.
Yeah.
Like,
everybody has a platform now.
Yeah, that's true. So that's true
you
too.
Take advantage. Shit. Everybody has a platform. All you gotta do is go follow 1 million people. Feel me? If they don't like it, they don't love it, they gonna see it.
They're gonna see it.
That's all that matters.
That's
give them something to watch. Shit. Give them something to see.
But
give them something to
don't
like.
you think that's how music is, though?
Yeah, absolutely. Niggas go just follow a whole bunch of people.
True.
That's what they do.
Follow,
they
listen.
got everybody and they shit.
Hear the lyrics. Hear them out.
If they don't motherfucking like it, love it, they see it. All publicity is good publicity at that point.
Yeah, and it don't.
If they talking negative on it, niggas is gonna say, hey, let me check it out then.
Bro, let me see what he's saying.
You feel me? If they saying it's good, they gonna still want to hear it.
Let me see what he's talking about. So, let me hear it all for real.
You know what I mean? The media shit, all publicity is good publicity. That's why people get so controversial with it. That's why you gotta hit them topics. Them topics that people don't want to touch.
That nobody wants to touch, nobody wants to talk about. People are worried and scared, and they're feared of the things that's holding them back. And this is where I'm not allowing that, bro. Like before you came, bro. That like before we was setting up and before actually went on air of everything or anything, but we wasn't holding back, bro. We actually got to do this, like, cause we starting to realize that I feel like people are comfortable of where we're at and what we've been used to being told.
Yeah.
So like, you can't even help no one anymore. There's no help no more. It's just it's so much of people just trying things and seeing if it works. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And that's not where we should be at, bro.
It
Because
is.
that causes more risk and sacrifice than what we should be dealing with on a regular of an average person. Because of course an average person is going to deal with sacrifice and losses and stuff. But when you don't listen to someone or hear someone out on a situation that you might be dealing with, that causes a lot more because you already bent over.
Yeah.
I'm saying the whole nine.
Yeah.
And it fucked you over. It really fucked you.
Yeah.
And I really try not to even think into those categories and that area because bro, I'm saying I lost shit. I've been through shit, bro. I'm saying I'm sure some people can reflect on shit.
Hell yeah.
But that's where I try to hit on moments. I'm saying what I do on this podcast, bro, it is speaking what it is. Live, raw, wherever there's a camera,
Right.
it's going to hear you. Whatever
Yeah.
you're saying, whatever you're speaking, whatever is being mentioned is going to be heard. And there's no being held back.
Yeah.
We got to be able to continue being able to push that out, bro, because I think that's what it is.
Right.
Like, we really sat here. And did we smoke yet?
No.
I don't think we smoked yet. And I was going back and forth. I wasn't even going back and forth, but I let him hear. I let him hear a conversation out
Yeah.
with my ex
The YouTube Music app lets you discover
based
undiscovered
off
songs,
of
and humble brag that
how
you are
females are.
Get YouTube Music Premium.
And how females are was, well, how he heard, he said he already knew. And like I'm saying, we all know that as guys, as men, we know how females are. But for him to hear it out, gave it the honest truth of this is how it really is right now.
I don't know, man. I didn't really hear
Well,
it.
and I'm saying you didn't hear it, but I'm going to speak a little bit more into it
Yeah.
because you know how he is, you know how bro is, but bro deals with stuff that's related to everyone, but that's until that person decide on if they want to be with that person or not. But even when they decide on want to be with that person, there's still things that you still have to sacrifice and actually commit to, actually to make sure that shit happens or y'all connection stays where it's at, even if it's not a strong connection, but y'all know where y'all at.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Yeah, y'all know where y'all at.
Yeah. As far as X.
Ex or even a person you're talking to.
Okay.
Now, I'm not even gonna say a person that you're with, but your ex or a person that you're talking to.
Yeah.
You will know where you're at, and when you eventually get involved with someone, that should display like it's just you and that person. If that person is involving others or different things, it was a lot of deep shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. It came down to basically.
Oh, that was getting spicy. You said when the person starts involving different things, then what?
Different things. So when they start involving different things, so when you're committed to a relationship, and when you involve different things, like different things is basically people in a relationship.
Different people.
My man's took a sip, so I might have to take one well. So when you involve different people in a relationship that you say that you're committed to, hold on, we might have to get this a little lower. We about to get a little deep real quick. I wanted to hear it all. So
Talk to him real quick.
so we got. Go ahead. Ask me that question again.
What do you mean by people add different things?
Add different things. True. Bro, you be on it, bro. How you go? You be on it, bro. You be on it, bro.
I listen.
I be making sure motherfuckers be hearing it out, like listening and I'm saying, see what they be saying.
Yeah, I'm listening.
But when people start involving like other people, in a committed relationship,
Mm-hmm.
that actually he gonna kill me.
It creates an image of you that they have to keep,
True. What?
which
Go ahead.
in return it makes them try to make you that way. Feel me? As much as they wanna love you, be close to you, love on you, once they put that image out of you, that's who they gotta make you to be.
That's how they have to.
It's not. No, they don't have to.
It just happens like that.
It's just yeah.
So you saying you
It's
can't,
it's either that or go back and tell them no, I lied,
but
which they're not going to do.
so you saying that you can never.
Or I was upset.
So you saying that you can never forgive a person at that point.
The person has to forgive themselves.
That's what I was telling you earlier. That's just what I was telling him. So I was
Yeah,
like,
so-
for people to I would say grow forward or get past things,
Yeah,
you have to be accountable.
that's right.
You have to acknowledge things, and you can't actually just say that someone else did something because of what you did. Because initially, what you did or how you responded or reacted was the reason of why things happened.
It ain't even about what you did, what she did. You don't go to nobody, period.
But you
about
don't go
what
to
happened
nobody.
in-house.
No, you never do. You go to that person.
Mhm.
You deal with that. And that's
In-house with you. And
you
shit.
should. And that's what I told him. I was
Personal
like,
shit,
you
not
shouldn't.
personal.
You shouldn't even deal with too many personal things or things at all that involves a person that you're involved with people that you're around. Because for that judgment to happen or even to
It's an image put out.
yeah, exactly. And then as you're trying to put that image out about that person, you're now trying to say, this is how this person is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm saying, I know you guys look at him, I know how I am, but this is how this person is. And that is what I told him is killing our community. Because of, I'm not going to say, I'm going to actually say majority of our black community is women that is killing our community, because men are actually trying, but the world has evolved around where women had more dominancy in the world. They were given more opportunity to do things.
Right.
And now that causes us to apply pressure more than what we have ever done to be able to do things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I feel like where the world is, I don't think it's actually ready. I don't think the world and a lot of people are prepared for that shit because we have never been used to it. And as we try to get accustomed to it, it makes it more harder for us to actually get used to it. Understanding and getting used to it, that's just difficult, bro.
Yeah.
Understanding and getting used to it.
Yeah, I don't it's crazy.
Like, can you get used to someone disrespecting you?
No.
Can you get used to someone understanding you?
Yeah.
Does that depend on certain situations? Because you know you might know that you did something fucked up, but would you think someone would be able to understand you in a fucked up situation, or would you hope?
With that, if you do something fucked up, you gotta understand if somebody don't understand you.
That
That's where accountability comes in.
accountability, yeah.
So you gotta understand and say, damn, I did something fucked up. So if they don't fuck with me or it's cool, but if they understand, that's great. I appreciate, feel me?
True.
It shows the shit was genuine, or, you know, the friendship was real, but it also shows it's real too if a person walk away. So it's like you gotta respect both ways, because if you do something fucked up, you gotta respect if a person don't want to fuck with it no more.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
You
No,
gotta
I
respect
feel
it. Like,
I feel it.
well,
I feel it. I feel that. Bro, what else you got on that sheet over there?
Question you didn't answer. What happened to season 4 starting late?
What happened in season 4 starting late? So what happened to season 4 starting late? Let me change all this over. But y'all hear me on IG. I actually do a lot of editing. That's too maybe wild to me. So what happened to season 4 was basically why I started so late. Basically, bro, was the co-host that I had, the co-host that I was working with, the co-host that I was doing the Spark Chillcast with, actually, basically said he didn't want to work with me. He didn't want to do the podcast anymore. He didn't want to do our clothing line that we started together.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, he held all the equipment from me. So all the equipment, all the software, he switched it over. Our purchase account that we had a lot of things I was actually about to drop money on to get in, and he held all that shit at his crib. When I came to grab the equipment, he had my shit at the garage waiting for me
yeah.
when I pulled up.
Wow.
Yeah, and bro, we had an off. No, people don't even know how much we had. Like if you watch our previous seasons, like you see a lot of shit that goes on.
Yeah.
We had green screens, we had lights, we
Damn.
even had an office where we did all of our custom clothing.
He gave you all that shit back?
Negative.
He just
Right.
gave you some of it.
Yeah, the shit that we started off with, not the shit that we end up getting. Cause as I was telling bro, I end up getting us furniture for our office space. So like I'm talking about, we got tables, high top tables, file cabinets. Yeah, like
we had all that shit from.
Yeah, and we had printers. Like we had a lot of computer. We had everything that you can think about that comes into this business. But what I was working towards was pretty much grabbing shit that makes it possible to be mobile.
Yeah.
There's not one podcast. I'm gonna say this here. There ain't not one podcast that's doing what I'm capable of doing, and I expressed it to him before I even set us all up.
Yeah.
I can take this outside. I can take this on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one outlet. That's all I need.
No.
Give me one outlet. I'm gonna set everything up. Everything that you might see right here can fit on one outlet.
Okay.
Plus more. And you know, there's a speaker that's just chilling by you, so you already know there's multiple things, and I can add more. So what else you got, bro? What else you got?
What's different about the podcast now?
What's different about the podcast? Well, I stated that it's it's mobile. I'm saying we in bro's spot right now, just chilling, busting it up, and I'm taking it mobile, and you'll see me at a lot of different spots, locations, talking with people, dealing with people. I might pull up to storefronts, restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I'm actually kind of booked for like the next 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. Okay.
It's real.
That's it. That's it.
And you know what else is going to be different about everything too is so like right now we just chilling in bro's spot, busting it up. but I'll end up having tablecloth. I'm bringing the green screen back, so I'll end up having animations going.
Nice backdrop.
Yeah,
I feel it.
Yeah, so music playing. We got deep in the conversation, so I stopped the music.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything usually be smoke, drink, vibe
Yeah.
out,
Actually,
conversation.
man, put that shit back up on.
It's definitely.
Yeah, man. Where we at with this?
Hold up. What? You wanna stroll over here? Be right back.
Hold on. Brief intermission.
Brief intermission, y'all. We'll be right back.
What's up, bro?
You already know, brother.
Is that on there?
Oh, you put on mute, though.
Funny as that.
Mm,
Hell yeah, doggy.
talking about.
Shit. She was talking. You sold out the yay.
He sold out the That's what he told you.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. You
Yeah,
need
but
that.
I be having so. I told bro, I'll even
It's
say
on
it
me.
with the phone.
Yeah, you can take it off now and get back on topic.
Yeah. I was gonna say what I was telling bro though. I was saying take us more deeper into a lot of shit. So what I've been doing, I actually just DJ Cold Blooded. I don't know if you know. He just dropped my interview on Whammo
Okay.
earlier today.
Congrats on that.
Good looking. So I did the interview for that a couple weeks ago. I'm actually about to do another interview, live radio interview. So
Okay.
it'll be actually on a radio station. Instead
Yeah.
of just YouTube live. I'll be doing that with Malaysia on YouTube. Malaysia with Whammo. I just did one with DJ Cold Blooded, just dropped today.
Okay.
I did a little vlog for that shit. It actually is deep, but I'm saying music that you hear is a little similar to what's going on, but I actually speak like this is shit ain't stopping, shit's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Like it's only manifestation that's going on.
That's right. That's right.
That's going on with us around each other that are trying to grow.
Are you nurturing shit right now?
I feel like a lot of us are nurturing to get us into our positions of wealth.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Like,
right.
and I don't know what it is. Like my whole life switched in this year from that change, from my co-host
Yeah.
even to now.
Yeah.
I'm
Did it
saying-
change for the better or for the worse?
I think it changed. It most definitely changed for the better.
Okay.
I will never say it changed for the worse because I look at life more than what it was before.
Yeah, you lost a lot of stuff though.
Of course, you're gonna always lose. You're gonna always sacrifice. You're gonna always have to, like I said, sacrifice to be able to achieve or overcome. And
Hell
it
yeah.
might, and it really do suck. Like, and it's not the first time that shit happened.
Right.
But for that shit to actually happen,
Mhm.
and you, I don't know. I feel like it achieving more than what you expected.
Okay.
Achieving more than what you expected. And what I mean by that is, so I told you I had the Whammo interview I did.
Right. Right.
So I haven't did a podcast since June,
Okay.
and since that time, I did about like 7, 8 interviews.
All right. All right. What slowed you down on your podcast? You know, what slowed you down from doing it?
I felt like I wanted to take my time.
Okay.
Since I was learning more about what I was doing,
Yeah.
actually, let me tell you. Since I learned more about what I was doing, I feel like I knew what I wanted to do. Like talking
Yeah.
with bro every day, like, and actually seeing you.
Yeah, yeah.
No, to really be honest,
Okay.
just seeing you, conversating with you for that one moment, and just like how me and him been, like for a long time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we work with each other. We've been through things. We've seen each other achieve things. We talked about things that we overcome.
That's right. That's right.
And like with that, I felt like there is something with us. There's something with the people we're involved with that we do,
Yeah,
because it inspires us to do more or even to become better than what we are.
yeah.
Like, and I'm sure that you probably experience growth and development over
Absolutely.
some time.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying I tell bro all the time, like bro, like we've came a long way
Yeah,
from where we was at.
yeah.
Like a long way. And I'm talking about like at least like 8 years. 6 years.
Yep.
I'm saying I don't know about you, like I don't know if you in the same position that you was 6 years ago.
No, not at all.
But like that hits differently.
Yeah,
Like I'm saying, we talk about wealth, we talk about generational wealth, we talk about bettering ourselves, we talk about being something.
right.
And you know, the more that we speak, the more that we share that inspiration with one another.
Yeah, yeah. You inspire each other.
Yeah, we inspire each other most definitely, but we most definitely help each other
That's right.
in like ways that we might already know it, but we don't know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, bro. I just be thinking about shit like that. Cause we go through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody goes through something. Everything's different.
That's right. That's right.
I just be wanting to share that knowledge with people that we can speak on things. And if we're not comfortable finding somebody that we could speak to,
That's right. That's right.
like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to get that shit out. If we don't, then it'll be an issue.
Yeah,
It's definitely gonna be an issue.
definitely. Like you said, man, shit's like touch base. It's like hustling. You know? You can't hustle by yourself. You need plays.
True.
You know what I mean? So you gotta have your plays. Gotta have guys. People gotta create something. They ain't on a podcast, they gotta be doing something.
They gotta do something.
You know what I
You know what I'm
mean?
saying? Try to find your own hustle. Try to find a hustle.
Yeah, that's where a lot of people go wrong at, though. I mean, it's where it get hard for you. Not go wrong. People go wrong at, but it gets hard for you because people ain't gonna want to be under you. You know what I mean? Everybody's chiefs.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
No, I know that's most definitely true.
A lot of people don't even know how to work, though. You know what I mean? That's where a lot of people crashing. Because they can't work. But they trying to do this shit. You gotta be able to work first.
You do have to know how to work first before you can actually be a chief for it. You know,
You gotta learn how to do that shit.
you can be that type of boss.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You a great worker, you can be a great boss. You a horrible worker, you can't be a good boss. It's not possible. So that's where it comes to people finding people, everybody want to see you doing it. They don't want to congratulate it. They want to do it too. You know what I mean? Instead of saying, alright, that's nice, bro. Let me get behind you. Fuck it, let me hold this mic. You know? And let me set up this. Let me just set up for you. You know what I mean? Got you, bro. We're gonna get there. As soon as you get there, now Now they salary just for holding a mic probably gonna be $100K. You know, look at it like that.
True. That's funny as hell that you say that. True.
Instead, it'd be like, let me go try it on my own. Now everybody's struggling.
Real shit.
Feel me?
True.
Everybody like,
True.
damn, I need some workers.
When you decide on doing shit
I'm
yourself.
saying, this motherfucker, like, just come on, just get under somebody. Feel me? Get under somebody. If you want to become something, get under somebody. You know what I'm saying? Let that person come up. Let them know, like, bro, this is what I want to do. I see me doing this. Now they're your co-host. The steps. You feel me?
True.
Show me you really serious. You know what I mean? That's what people don't be understanding with business. A motherfucker paying insurances and paying for all this shit. Hell no, you ain't getting half of my shit.
True.
Hell no, you ain't getting paid what you want to get paid. You gonna get paid what's in the budget.
What's in the budget? Yeah. And I don't think people understand that shit.
People don't respect it
You said it's
because if they did, they'll look at it for what it is right now, and it's starting out. Man, I can start out at this, man. I'm gonna be CFO. Feel me? The end of it, people gonna be looking at that shit though. A lot of people is, don't get me wrong, a lot of people was crafted. I won't say a lot of people was gifted. A lot of people was crafted. I'm gonna say crafted, not gifted, crafted. A lot of people can do some crafty ass shit. Feel me?
Sure. You lying about that.
Like on the side hustles. That's what you gotta understand. You gotta categorize your shit. It's crazy. That's the main thing why we ain't winning. Crab in the bucket theory. That's what I just explained to you right there.
true.
Crabs in the bucket. Like, fuck it. Let me pull him down a little bit. So put him in a position to need me. Feel me? Let him up a little bit. See what they do. Whoop, scoop from under you.
Right.
You feel me? Now you up there a little bit, you just scrambling. You're crabbing in the bucket. How the fuck you gonna get up there? You got claws, nigga.
Right. Right.
Man. But instead, one crab got under another crab. The other crab got behind the other crab. They all pushed. Guess what? The crabs will get out the bucket.
Oh, shit.
So I don't care who it is. And anybody with a contracting company, what's up, bro? Like, you need help? I got you. If I need help, I'm gonna hit you.
Right.
Anytime anybody need help, I come through. If I can. 90% of the time I'm coming through for them. I make time. If I can come through in the afternoon, touch a little bit of shit for them, I'm gonna do that for them. That's because I really want to see niggas get there. That's gonna be nice. Cause guess what? That means I'm gonna get there.
True. True. True.
Even with this shit. Only I'll come on here, do some shit. Man, I hope you set up whatever. Yeah, I see this shit getting big.
Oh, it's
I
crazy.
know.
I was gonna say,
This shit gonna be crazy. That backdrop gonna be wild.
if y'all ain't
Yeah,
already
that's
tuned
the-
in, already watched, already a couple minutes already in, but we deep a little bit. We actually real deep, and I ain't tell nobody yet, but I was waiting to come on here because I know everybody's a little wish-washy, but that's all right. I'm gonna bring y'all back right to it because it's been a couple months. We're gonna get right back to it. I ain't gonna even drop a name who next week gonna be, but we spicing things up. We got females, we got rappers, a couple big names. I just did I'm going to be doing an interview with iHeartRadio. I will be doing that in the next 2 weeks. Be doing an interview with them. Just did an interview with Whammo. I just dropped. I'll be with DJ Cold Blooded. Next interview I'll do with Whammo will be with Malaysia. That'll be more of your radio interview, so it's at 107.3. So you can tune in to 107.3 for Malaysia's interview. You can go on YouTube, Facebook, and IG. DJ Cold Blooded, you'll see my interview with him. That should get deep. I'm saying I'm definitely touching bases. Y'all see me here. Y'all see me in a lot of different areas. I'm gonna be touching. I even got some plans. I only told a man about one person, but I got somebody big sliding through. I might actually work on getting another person big to slide through. Just know that my detail security will have to be up. Just know that security will be up. I've been talking to security throughout the city, people that are coming from that state, so we can make sure that shit lit. Do you remember I was talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's actually cooking, good cooking too. And he walked away from our city the first time. He won't come back though. I got some heat. Bro, man is just making the food in there. You got cooking.
Chicken pepper.
Bro, he is holding back. He is holding back. I threw them Jones in there. Why'd you throw the chicken in the oven? I ain't know what to yeah, you could do it. Just grab those Jones in. Show me the rest, bro. Are you about to eat it? You about to eat it cold? Or you eat it cold? Alright, well, don't eat it for sure. I got it.
I'm hacked up, shit.
That's killing the chicken. I know it look like a different size. Look at Amari, DJ Bro, Alexis, okay. What it do, bro? Hey, bro, I most definitely gotta get you on the podcast. I got something for you. All of y'all DJs that's out there. I had Stevie B slide through last season. Well, I got something cooking for y'all DJs. And a lot of bigger names that can actually make this shit shake. So I'm about to put a DJ battle together. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. DJ battle together. I'm about to have like 3, 4, maybe 5 DJs going at it, but we gonna enjoy time. We might have it inside, we might have it outside. Working with a lot of different promoters and hosts and shit. I most definitely gonna hit you, bro. I'm saying things is cooking. Like things is cooking. If you ain't tuned in earlier, the Whammo interview, iHeartRadio. He said niggas ain't fucking with me. You that nigga on the sticks. Y'all know dude, this nigga DJ Bro Man. Nigga Amari. DJ Bro Man. Amari. You play with us.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Amari,
you know
bro.
him. Yeah, you
That's
see
bro.
him, you would know him.
That's how Zell.
Yeah, he big as fuck now. Like,
Yeah,
that shit.
it's that damn dog.
I was locked up for 1 year and I was like, damn, man, I feel like I shrunk.
Shit. Good luck.
Yeah, bro. I actually didn't ever get to see him perform yet. Like, actually mix it up. I remember it was somewhere where he mixed it up at. I was always somewhere else.
Yeah, bro, man.
Bro, man, yeah. He said, I don't play that shit. He said, they know they scared of me. I know you be working places, bro. Where you, I'm saying, I actually got a college. I got a couple colleges I'm fucking with now, too.
Say that.
Yeah, I'm fucking with the colleges, bro. I know you've been fucking with the colleges, bro. But I'm touching base with the colleges with the podcast. And you see the merch. It's the clothing line, slowly but surely. I found a personal person in Pittsburgh, in the city on the north side that do Pittsburgh. It's he stitches. He does all stitching, printing, and growing, all of that shit.
No, what's it called?
Gemini Buds.
Gemini bud.
Gemini Buds. So basically,
How
like,
you got Gemini bud, bro?
you said you what?
Why you got Gemini bud? Why you name it that?
I'm a Gemini. And
You don't think that's selfish?
No, all Geminis. And Zodiac friendly. So
Wow.
I do all Zodiacs, bro.
Oh, so you do all of them.
All 12, bro. Smoker friendly, so you get your own clothing, hoodie, shirt, hat. You be thinking about it, socks.
Okay.
Bag.
Okay.
And then I got the trays, the grinders. I got all of that shit going, bro.
Don't say that. I thought it was just Gemini Buzz itself.
Gemini Buzz is what started and founded this Zodiac friendly smoker shit.
Okay.
Yeah, cause we don't got no Zodiac smoker, no Zodiac friendly shit. Everybody, I'm saying people fuck with this shit. And if I show you some of the logos I got for people, the different ones, it's your own shit. And
So where's them girls? Like, is Zodiac and the Geminis on there?
so you'll say Geminis are reverse, reverse. We have two sides. So basically, you see two females, but it's actually one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you do with a Leo on it?
I actually got a Leo. I'll show you the Leo once we get done. I got a Leo.
Yeah, say that.
Yeah, I sold a couple Leos on.
Yeah.
These is gonna be. I'm gonna have the stitching, but the stitching's gonna be in the middle.
What did you do with it? You put a big ass lion head on it? No.
I'm gonna show you.
Some hot shit?
It's hot. I actually had a couple. A lot of females only buy the merch. I'm saying until dudes actually figure out what it is, they'll be like, oh, okay, I fuck with it because I actually gave, bro. I gave people custom clothes, like colors, so you can pick your color, and I already had it. So I had colors. I didn't have the full image. I had the color.
Yeah.
So you can pick your color and go from there. Once I figure out what type of color people like, I was able to base what type of material I would use.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm saying I actually still got some shit. Just let's see what motherfuckers like it. When I ain't dropped the official color, this is the actual color. I usually will probably only do like black and green. Black, green, and white and shit with it. But not more than that shirt. Because every color, every Zodiac has its own color. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You get your own ashtray, own grinder, all of that, bro. They got the whole I ain't even fucking with the light. Papers too.
Sweet.
Yeah, I have the papers and cameras and shit side through filters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been working, bro. I'm saying the bottles, you see the bottles that are sitting around. I've been fucking with that one, man, more so. So I'm actually about to reach out with them. And I might just have that shit on deck soon. And then we talked about, me and him and a couple other people talked about another bottle, another brand.
Okay.
We'll start fucking with. If y'all don't already know, y'all know I fuck with the Crown and shit. Yeah, bro. We gonna start fucking with each other, bro. We gotta at least tap in and shit, cause you said you start fucking with the colleges and shit. Money.
Maybe some of that.
I think that shit done.
Maybe some cool.
Yeah, straight. You straight over there, bro? You need nothing? You got your simple? I said you got your simple. So your Chucky Bird. I'm Jones, very nice. Crispy.
You got some chicken patty.
So what else you got over there, bro? I know there's a couple different things. I ain't gonna touch them all, but I'm gonna touch them during the week and shit too. So.
You sound like you got some relationship issues going on.
Oh, people like don't want to know about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you know this motherfucker spoke. I ain't folded, but she folded.
Yeah, y'all folded.
She folded the bag, but she's still trying to work it out.
Y'all folded.
Most definitely.
You silly bag.
I told her that shit all the time. I'm like, yeah, you don't know what the fuck just happened, but
You still in a relationship?
no,
Why not?
because she wanted to figure out herself again.
She wanted to figure out herself again.
Yeah,
That's the word.
supposedly, but it ain't though. She just wanted to. Well, there's more to it. I'm saying we don't got enough time for it, but there's more to it. It's deep. It's real deep. Just know that people around you determine what you do and how you walk. And more so yourself.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. You gotta be careful what you surround yourself with.
That's what it is. And he got to witness it, but I tell him like, bro, it's so wild because
He ain't witness nothing.
you got to witness it.
Nah. He heard a little something.
He heard it all. He heard a good amount to know that motherfuckers is
How long was
actually.
you with her?
That's what he asked me too. A couple months.
You was with her for a couple months.
That's what I said to her. That's what I said to her too. I was like, if it was only gonna be a couple months, you should have just been honest about how you was, because if it was only a couple months, that means that obviously you weren't prepared or you weren't able to do certain things that involves that relationship.
Okay.
So there's still things that you gotta learn from to actually know that you're able to be in a relationship. And that was something that she said when I first met her, on top of what she said from the breakup point.
Yeah.
So like if you're still using the same stuff that you said when I first met you, while the time I'm still with you, you haven't actually gotten over anything that you've been involved with or been dealing with before I met you.
Right.
Which was true, and I always said that to her. She always denied it.
Right.
And as she continued denying it, eventually other people told her down the road, and she started acknowledging and listening to those people instead of what I was saying a couple months ago before that.
Yeah.
And, you know, things started building up quickly because of what other people were saying instead of what she should have been talking with me.
Yeah. It's hard. It's a fight, man. It's a fight with that shit. Feel me? Cause you don't never know.
But I'm saying, you think at our ages now, you think we would though?
chasing. You get a nigga to chase.
Wasn't we talking about that earlier, bro? Bro,
Yeah.
we was talking about that earlier. He said the art of chasing.
They know the order. They know how to get niggas chasing.
But
They do low shit.
no, you're right. But it's more so of like people talking about
What are they putting an image on you?
yeah, it's the image, yeah, how you present yourself.
So what they saying? You this, you that.
They ain't saying I'm not, but it's just how other people were to others to
Yeah.
try to get that following or that attention to discriminate or to segregate another person. And it might seem okay. I feel like a lot of people do things. I'll just say a lot of people will be hurting others because they're hurt or they're damaged or they're going through something. So that's why hurt becomes involved. And with that, I feel like a lot of things aren't acknowledged and a lot of things aren't appointed for us to be able to acknowledge because we.
Yeah, with that being said, man, one thing that really be pissing me off is when these females be trying to go and take advice, relationship advice from a single woman.
I told him that a couple days ago.
How the hell you gonna do that? What you single for?
I told him that. I said,
Cause
so
you taking the wrong advice.
I said, how are you going to take advice from a person that's not in a relationship or doesn't plan on being in a relationship? You can't take, even if that's your friend. Because, like I'm saying, I respect any of my niggas that say that they just want to fuck bitches. I'll respect them just as well as I'm gonna respect the niggas that say they want to be in relationships. I don't discriminate on what someone wants to do.
Yeah.
But eventually we start deciding on what we want to do and how we want to do it. And who we want to do it with. What type of people, what type of person.
Eventually people decide to do right.
True. Until you decide to do right. Until y'all decide to do right.
Yeah. That's when people try to settle in.
That's what it is. It's being settled.
And yeah, that's what you gotta do when you get in a relationship. That's what you gotta understand. How much are you willing to settle? What are you willing to settle for?
True.
What are you gonna be okay with? Certain shit, like, you can be okay with it at first because you can see growth. But all in all, I don't know, I can't say that. You can see growth in people.
No, I tell people that I see positivity in everybody, bro.
That's a gift and a curse, though.
Fuck you, bro. That's I think that's being part of human, bro. Because we're good at doing good things and we can do bad things, bro.
That's why you always have it's fucked up. Cause you gotta play with people.
And I understand that. You would have to play with people to figure out certain situations or figure out certain things based off of what you've been through or how things.
It's just a strategy in war.
Is that the love and hate war? Or is it the love war in general?
It's a strategy in war, period. You seek your enemy, feel me? Your enemy got a bad temper. You seek to get them upset. So they expose their true feelings.
That makes sense. No, that makes sense.
That's why if they enemy guy, it's fucked up. You gotta rouse people up.
No,
That's probably the quickest way to see if somebody is genuine, because that's what. But you know what? Tactics of motherfucking if you lose a good ass person.
Nah. Real shit. No, I think I told him that shit, same shit earlier.
But it's like, I don't know, man. It's hard because we come across so much negative. Like, you gotta use our tactics.
We got to. We gotta use those tactics.
Gotta see what the person's real intention is. Alright, see what this person really feels about me. What's the best way to see if somebody how somebody really feel about you?
Ask them for favors.
No. Get them upset. Tell them,
Everybody say things that they
no. Not a person that genuinely loves you.
yeah, you wouldn't get
They're
it.
not going to do that.
That means they don't love you. You can still like somebody and not love them.
that's what he was saying. It's like they ain't gonna do that shit.
But they can still like you, yeah? They don't love you.
But like you for what? If your intention is not to love you.
I know what you're saying. That's a great question. That's why I be confused. I'd be like, why
That's
like me?
where
Company?
I'd be like, why like me if your intention is not to love me?
Put that in your phone real quick. Or put that on
that's what I learned how to.
What?
What we was just saying. That's gonna sound. I'm gonna say that.
Nobody got time. That's like friends. Niggas ain't got time to be making new friends. Like we making business partners,
Yeah, we make
business associates,
Yeah,
Right.
business,
true.
shit like that.
But that's a great question, that like, why like me if your intention is not to love me? That's why I be confused with these females, because their intention is to like you, but it's like,
But they got it from niggas.
That's
They're
what
equal
I
now.
told him that earlier. I was
They're
like,
equal now, nigga.
they picked up our shit, and now it's like, now we're getting that shit used against us, and since they're more
It
dominant
ain't
than
even.
us,
They been had it.
of course, but I'm saying they're using more of what we did against them.
No, they got it, nigga. Before we was the breadwinners, nigga. Fuck, we can do whatever the fuck we want, nigga. Big doggies, nigga.
True.
We had good wives, nigga. Fucking bitches with our wives, and they stand at home watch them kids, though. They gon' clean, they gon' cook, man. Come home, you feel me? That's how it used to be.
That's how it used
But
to
as
be.
you see, y'all see it's changed.
Right.
The woman is out there making it pay. Feel me? They funding them. Funding them. Feel me? We're under the woman now.
True. No, that's what I said. I said they're more dominant than us.
I guess fucked up. I guess weird shit. That's another story. But yeah. Weird.
I don't even think it will ever change.
It's just how it's made, but because
So you saying that we gonna be always battling with the female society based off dominancy?
yeah, but
But
it's
they're
so
nurturers,
fucked up.
So what we gotta learn to be nurturers.
they're teaching these men to be nurturers. I promise you. All these dudes be at home talking about, oh, I gotta watch the kids. Huh? You know, I
That
want
was
to
sad. True.
I respect y'all niggas to the utmost. Shout out dads.
I get what you're saying.
But when we in this position here, it's time to eat. Okay? I don't know if we up. Keep the kids. Nigga. Keep them for weeks. Nigga. Yeah. Got paid. But when we live in poverty, ain't got time to be in the house watching kids. Nigga. We gotta figure out that's. I'm confused, man. But women, that's why women's a breadwinner now. They think of these men to be. I'm not that. You know what I mean? But the female gonna bitch to you because she coming up short on the bills. When you wanted me at home watching the kids. Guess who gonna get that lash? Oh, no, she beating you.
True.
True. Right, nigga used to come home. He used to be short on the bills. He'd be upset. You know what I'm saying? He'd get drunk, beat the wife. Feel me? Now it's a woman short on the bills. She come home beat you mentally. You ain't shit. You ain't no man. And like, I was at home. You wanted me to cook. You wanted me to clean. Like, thought I was doing something. But you ain't doing shit. You know, some man. I'm tired. You wanted to work. You could have let me. I just, man, you know, that's the problem with black people. Because, you know, that's what white people do. White man say, babe, I need you to sit at home with the kids for about 6 months. I'm about to make this much money. I'm about to go try and make this much money. All I need is for you to support me. That's what she do. Okay, babe. I sit at home. She watch the kids. That's what she support her husband. That's what they go get it. Okay. I'm talking sun up, sun down. Come home, food ready, wife good. But he give her them how it's supposed to be. Cause it's out here for us. But we ain't out to go get it cause we shackled by them. We like that. He got every limb. They got us. Like. He just got us. Dog, it's over. It's like. That's where it comes in. Like.
It's a weird, funny story.
Like, it's like they trying to make us not work. I ain't becoming none of that. I feel that some niggas is forcing.
I'm about to end this off of here. We've been on for like an hour and 45 minutes. I'm about to end this off of here. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, I'm gonna send a couple links, a couple edits. It's more of a chill conversation, more vibes, little questions here and there. I'm gonna answer some more questions during the week so everybody can hear and know what's going on. But most definitely tune in. The Cap Podcast is on YouTube. What's that? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok. My bad, the whole thing's gone. I'm saying y'all heard voiceover. You gonna hear voiceovers. You gonna hear me speaking. You gonna hear a couple other people speaking in the background conversations. You already know. We turned up. We drank a little bit of Bel Air. There's some Crown Apple in the front, and we didn't even crack over it. Otherwise, everything else I don't know. But you already know. Check us out. Check me out. I'm saying it's about to get more lit. I actually might. I don't know. I might spice it up a little bit next week. Might have an artist. Might have a female. Might make this a little interesting. So depending on how I want to make this, but it's getting deep. I'm saying you try to make it a little spicy over here. I felt it. Yeah, I felt you making that spicy, but that's good though. I'm trying to keep that out. I'm trying to keep it like that. Trying to keep that going, bro, because I feel like that's our only way of change, our only way of growth. Is by inspiring, by speaking on things that need to be spoken on, that's withholding us from being who we need to be and doing what we need to be doing. And that's why I'm stopping all the cap, bro. We gotta check all that shit. We gotta acknowledge that. We gotta speak that shit. Two motherfuckers that believe in this shit.
Right.
And I think that's what we spoke about, bro. Like we gotta get people. We gotta say shit to people. Cause everybody's so used to just dealing with it, being involved, being part of it. No, we gotta go back to how things used to be.
Sure.
When someone used to tell you what's up, tell you how to do shit, and then everybody's alright.
No premium dollars.
True. That's it. We gotta end this joint off. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. It's the Cat Podcast. Niggas tuned in. We play, we smoke, we drink.
Yeah,
Hey, and we about to be back next week with this shit.